Hey guys, it's Indy, and today's video is not my usual music or comedy sketches, so I do apologize for that. But I'm here making this video today because November 25th, the date I've uploaded this, is a significant one to me. Because exactly 1 year ago today is the very day I was diagnosed with aplastic anemia. This year, the 25th just happened to land a day before Thanksgiving, and living with this sickness for a good year really makes you think about who and what you're thankful for in life. So I just really want to say something, document and reflect on my whole experience, talk about what I've learned over the year, and just really express my thanks to everybody who's been part of my journey so far. So a quick recap. On November 25th, 2014, I was in the middle of eating dinner in the dining hall when public safety calls me and says they have to rush me to the hospital. I was like, why? And they told me my blood counts were really low, and that was the day they found out that I had the rare and dangerous blood disorder called aplastic anemia. Basically, your bone marrow stops functioning completely, and your body just stops making blood cells you need to basically live. My doctors told us that we needed a bone marrow transplant to cure it, and because there was such a slim chance of finding one, my family was terrified. I wanted to be terrified as well. My brain was terrified, but to be honest, it just really hadn't sunk in yet. It was so much to take in. It was all happening so fast. But luck decided to be a friend, and my brother was found to be a bone marrow match. I got the transplant December 2014 on the 30th, and here I am today, 1 whole year after my diagnosis. It's crazy. I just want to say first that after a year on medical leave, I don't think I'm ever gonna complain about having to go to school again. I used to think summer vacation was too short, but once you spend over a year out of any kind of college or schooling, you just start to itch and say, I want to get back to work. I need human contact. I need knowledge. I asked my friends to hang out over the year, but they were busy with school, of course, and on top of that, I wasn't allowed to go out for basically the first half of the year because my new bone marrow meant a big chance of getting sick from human contact because it's a new bone marrow, new system, unfamiliar to all the diseases outside, which can lead to all these severe complications like GVHD. And I was lonely, but I think I've learned that you can be alone but not lonely as long as you can keep yourself company. Keeping myself busy with my YouTube channel and, drawing and music was basically my way of coping with loneliness. It was also sort of my school away from school because from making all these videos, I learned all about filming, editing, music, lighting, even marketing, just from making these videos for you guys. So I thank you for that. Over the past year, I've had 29 appointments at Kaiser Permanente, 39 appointments at Stanford, and a year of daily medicines, which rounds off to about 2,490 pills taken by me this year alone. And I couldn't even tell you how many times or in how many places my skin has been pierced by a needle anymore. I've been to the ER 5 times because of lapses and just overall complications in my health, and I've been hospitalized a total of 6 times this year. So saying that the year just flew by in no time, unfortunately, would be a lie. What was really a year felt like about 2 years for me, maybe because I've changed so much and been through so much in what would otherwise be a short amount of time for other people. And I definitely haven't been unchanged by this experience. Physically, if you look at all of my past videos from this year, starting from my hospital story, which is kind of where my journey with this sickness really begins, you can see how I changed throughout my uploads after that. First I'm bald, and then my face is all bloated, then my eyebrows sort of become non-existent, which by the way was the worst. It was the worst. And then I'm wearing a beanie, then I start growing really thick curly hair, and then I have a caterpillar mustache. And today I have my old uncooperative straight hair from last year, which is great. Also, I've developed all of these behaviors. For example, I always knock on wood now when something good's happening because I just don't want to jinx myself. It's become a really bad habit. I never go to bed without washing my hands twice. I wear cold clothes even when it's cold because I hate night sweats. If I'm even a little moist, that's it. And I hate fevers. I'm terrified of them. Hearing somebody sneeze or cough around me basically to me means run. And in general, I just get scared when I'm feeling my best because I start to think, what's gonna happen that will take away my happiness from me this time? You just can't help thinking why me, But I've also changed in a lot of good ways. For example, I see life through a new lens now. Being alive just really makes me happy now. It comforts me to know that, I've been through all of this and now I can go through anything as long as I'm alive. And when I have a bad day, I think about just how lucky I am to be able to be here, having a body, seeing, thinking, listening to music, creating things, filming this video right now, experiencing life. Before all this happened to me, I just felt like my empathy and understanding for sickness and dying and just the overall idea of struggle, it was all sort of naive and shallow. But now I understand like just how many people are out there fighting their own fight, feeling their own pain, and I just feel like that part of me, that aspect of me, the understanding and my ability to just empathize with sadness in the world has deepened. You know, because I've come so close to death, now I know what it is to be alive. And as a result, my good days become very good days. One of my professors who knew that I was sick told me, actually, to remember and document everything that would happen to me this year. And I used to think, like, why would I want to document all of this? But, you know, now I know what he meant. I'm not going to try to forget this and pretend my year with aplastic anemia never happened, or that it was a waste, because it really wasn't. You know, it's been a rough year, and a long one, but it's still a year that I've lived. And I'm accepting it as part of the journey that's my life. And I'm thankful to everyone who has been a part of it, from the incredible, incomparable nurses and my health team at Kaiser and Stanford, for just the phenomenal health care. My parents who have done just everything for me, my brother who has taken the needle for me, my friends who visited me in the hospital and hung out with me this year, my relatives from all around the world who have been giving me their support and their love, my YouTube viewers for watching my videos, because truly, my channel has been one of the only things that has kept me busy at home this year. I'm just so thankful for all of you, and I'm so thankful to be alive just in every sense of the word because of you. So thank you so much for watching this. Remember to hug those dear to you. Let somebody know today that you appreciate them, and find something to be thankful for today. I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I will see you next time. Bye.